Amanda prayed, saying, "May my husband be like my dad." "Amanda, come and take this food to your father," her mother called for her. "Yes, Mama, I'm coming." Mr. and Mrs. Kalu have been married for 25 years, and their beautiful daughter Amanda just turned 23 and is preparing to get married. She is so close to her father, which led her to pray for a husband like her father. 2 years later, Amanda got married, and her marriage was a battlefield. She was confused and bitter. She felt God had failed her. She said to herself, "My father is a loving man and cared so much for his family. Why is my husband not showing me any atom of love? Was he pretending to love and care for me when he came to ask for my hand in marriage? Why is he so mean after the marriage? Why? Why?" she cried bitterly. Amanda is married to Jidenna, a hard-working, tall, handsome man. But there was no love in their home. Jidenna is trying his best to show love to his wife, but there's something always holding him back from doing so. So the marriage was gradual, falling apart. One faithful day, Amanda went visiting her mother. While she was there, she quickly asked her mom, "How was Papa when you newly married him?" Her mom asked, "Oh, we do? Why are you curious of that? Is anything happening in your home?" Adaeze quickly said, "No, I just want to know." So her mother started by saying, "Since you're married now, I will tell you everything, and at the same time advise you on how to build a healthy family." So her mother started explaining, "When I married your father, it wasn't all rosy. Our first 5 years of marriage wasn't easy. At first, I endured, but after 2 years of constant complaining, always coming back drunk, or being found in the drainage, I made up my mind to return to my people. But when I was about leaving, I found out I was already pregnant. I cried my eyes out. It felt like my world was coming to an end. Time went on, and he didn't put an end to his bad habits, so I threatened him that I was going to kill myself and our baby if he doesn't change. He pleaded with me not to and promised to stop, which he did. I was so excited when I found out he had stopped. We planned our lives for welcoming a baby after your arrival. He couldn't hold himself anymore, so he went back to drink again. This time I refused to stop him. I prayed for God to save him. One faithful day after I had dropped you from school, boys ran to the house just to inform me that your dad was involved in a deadly accident. On getting to the hospital, your dad was seriously injured, and an operation was quickly done on his leg. After the operation, we found out we won't be able to have another child. You should remember when you were little and your dad was in the hospital for a long time." Amanda replied, "Yes, Ma, I do. So that was why your father showered you with all the love he had in his heart, knowing fully well he wouldn't be able to have another child. So please be careful and prayerful. Always pray for your husband and ask God to direct his step." "So, can you tell me why you asked?" "Mama, I think I have made a big mistake," replied Amanda. "Before I got married, I prayed for a husband like my dad. I think God answered my prayers." "What do you mean?" replied her mother. "I and my husband are always arguing over one thing or the other, and probably because he doesn't drink, that's why he doesn't come home drunk." Her mom quickly advised her to talk to God about it. He is a forgiving God. "Do not be troubled. Jidenna is a good man. I know he is trying on his part. But stop looking for your father in him, because you will never see that. Be open to new things and try to learn from your mistakes. The moral lesson: be careful what you wish for, and to understand that every individual, including our parents, has their own strengths and weaknesses." Adaze's desire for a husband like her father was rooted in her admiration for her father's love and care. However, she failed to realize that her father, like any human being, had his own struggles and imperfections. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on the notification bell to get more interesting stories like this.